Hi, I'm Talina.
And I'm Tara, and we chat from the mat. The laundromat, that is. My husband Donnell and I own Bubbles and Baskets Laundromat right here in Kenilworth, New Jersey.
And on our show, we feature and highlight different businesses and residents who we think you're going to find interesting.
And for today's episode, we are featuring Lou DeMondo of Juliet Creperie. Hello, Lou!
Hello, thank you for coming on our show.
I want to start off by saying I'm a big fan. I love what you guys are doing, and I see this going on for the foreseeable future. So good luck with everything.
Thank you so much. We love to do this.
Yeah, this is our fun.
You've done here, and
the mat.
I'm looking forward to all the other improvements that you bring and surprise us with here.
Oh, thank you. They're coming. They're coming. Slowly but surely, the mat's getting its renovations. Thank you so much, Lou. So we're so happy to have you here. And we have a few questions for you. First, so I want to learn more about you and the other owners of Juliet Creperie. And also, what was your inspiration behind opening up a crepe store? It's a very unique thing, especially I think in New Jersey. So I'd love to hear all the little background behind it.
So me, I've been a resident of Kenilworth for about 10 years now. Obviously, I've been involved in a lot of things in Kenilworth. I have my civic association, which I dedicated to the seniors, the vets here, and whatever I can do to help them out. That's what I've been doing the last few years. It's a funny story. So up until about a year and a half ago, I didn't know what a crepe was really.
Stop.
No, you hear about it, and you're like crepe, yeah, like pancake, whatever.
Right.
So my partner Bill, he's a business owner in Elizabeth. He's got a restaurant. He's got bar restaurant. He's got some other projects going on. He opened up Juliet Creperie in Elizabeth about a little over a year ago.
Oh, okay.
Bill's always a big supporter of first responders, city workers, all that stuff. So he invited me over, and I've known Bill for quite some time because I've been a police officer for about 19 years now in Elizabeth.
Right.
Okay.
And I believe Bill opened up his first restaurant in 2016, so that's kind of how we met. So long story short, he opened up the creperie, he invited me over, I tried it out, and I immediately
You're blown away, of
It was
course.
your first crepe you've ever had.
I'm not sure if it was my first crepe, but it was my first savory crepe that I had at Juliet in Elizabeth.
And you fell in love with this.
I was like, wow, this is amazing. I know everybody, when they think about crepes, they think about dessert, sweet, Nutella, chocolate, so on and so forth. When he introduced me to a savory menu, which is more like a lunch menu where you can get chicken, beef, you get whatever you want on it, you can build your own. I knew there was something special about that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, we talked about, he knows I do a lot of things in Kenilworth, and he mentioned one day that, if there was ever an opportunity to expand Juliet Creperie, that he would be interested.
So that's why you chose Kenilworth, just because you live here, or you thought it would just be good for the residents, or why Kenilworth?
It was a combination of both. Kenilworth's my home. Obviously I started my family here in Kenilworth, and I see myself staying here until I'm retired, hopefully. So I figured I love the idea, and I think investing in where you live, and it only helps the local economy here, and gives a different place for our residents to go to.
Yeah.
We have tons of great pizza places.
Yes.
We have
the pizza girl.
we have delis, we have subs. We have our collection of restaurants that are all excellent here in Kenilworth. But we don't have a creperie.
Yes, unique, very unique offering.
During the process, we found out we were losing Sweetland. So that was another reason why I was like, I think this will really work here, and our residents will love it.
Because that's one difficult part, is when you have the idea of finding the space or the place to be able to showcase that. So you're very fortunate to be able to find
It's a beautiful
in Kenilworth. Oh yeah, the space is gorgeous. I was telling Talina when Donnell went to your grand opening. So back in late fall, and he had a savory crepe, and he came home like raving about it for days. He was like, you have to go. And when my daughter was home from college, my son and I went, and I had a savory crepe, and they had sweet crepes. But your menu is like extensive. I mean, it's more than just a crepe.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm happy that your husband loved it, because that's what sold me on the idea, and I've been a big fan since. it's funny how things work out because a year and a half ago I wasn't even thinking about crepes.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm full blown invested, and now we're looking to expand our hours and open up at 11 a.m. So we
great.
can get a lunch crowd.
Oh, nice.
Because that's one of the biggest gripes from our residents and our customers that keep coming back. I wish you were open earlier. I wish you were open earlier. And listen, it's tough, especially now finding good employees, training employees how to do the crepes. We're not just going to put something out that we don't approve. We want to make sure it's to our satisfaction.
And consistent every time.
Correct.
And base it out, yeah.
So, that was a big part of why, we shortened up the hours in the fall. But yeah, soon, spring, summer, we're going to be open a lot more, and we're expanding our ice cream bar. We got waffles, we got acai bowls, we got fresh juices.
That's another thing I was going to ask about. For the health conscious, because sometimes, we can't always have, ice cream and crepes, which are so yummy.
No, I know.
But the acai is something
once in a while.
you don't find too much in Kenilworth, so I'm all about the acai. So can we expand on some of the new health conscious for those that say,
listen, trust me, I try
mix and match.
I try to work out and watch what I eat. I know the sweet crepes, they can get addicting, but we also offer options. So with the expansion of the new hours, we're going to add weekly specials. So one of them is going to be like a breakfast crepe, Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. We're going to add more to our savory menu. So and it's a lot, it's a lot healthier in the sense where you're getting your protein, you're getting your vegetables, and you're not eating all that bread that you would normally eat on the
side. Right.
Exactly.
Crepe, it's paper thin. It's got a lot of flavor. It's delicious. It's light, but at the same time, it's filling. It's pretty filling, and that's what, like I said, that's what sold me on it. And I was like, wow, this is really amazing.
Now I know, and Selena, you've been there as well.
Yes.
The space is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So is it something where you allow people to host private events there? Do you have other events or offerings? Like, tell us about what else.
I got to give my partner and his wife a shout out. We basically mirrored the Kenilworth location to Elizabeth location. So they're almost identical, besides the obviously structural layout of the building. But their decor, everything, that's another reason what sold me. It's an inviting environment, whether you're an adult, whether you're a kid. It's a cozy location where you want to go, hang out, have a coffee, play some games, talk to your friends. Even if you got to catch up on some work through the laptop, we got the Wi-Fi there. So yeah, we're definitely open to hosting parties. We just added a gaming table to the restaurant where you go there with some friends, you hang out for an hour or two. We're not kicking anybody out. We want everybody to come in. The lights are on regardless whether you're there or not.
Right, you might as well come in.
Come in, hang out with us. Try something new on the menu. Enjoy. It's a space where, I hate to say this, but a lot of times we see our residents go to neighboring towns like Cranford, Westfield, because we're kind of limited in our food options here. And I want to be a part of the reason why we keep our residents not only in town, but have visitors come and enjoy Kenilworth and get to see what Kenilworth's really all about.
Speaking of residents and what Kenilworth's about, what is it about Kenilworth and the residents that makes you so proud and you're most excited about when you have them come to Juliet Creperie?
Well, it may sound a little cliche, but Kenilworth reminds me of myself. It's a working class town that's prideful, that they work hard for everything that they have, and we take pride in what we do, whether it's your appearance, whether it's your business, whether it's your family, your house. It all mixes in, and you can see that this community is a tight-knit community. We're accepting community, and we're doing our part to be great residents, great neighbors, great friends, great family members, and so on and so forth.
I can definitely attest to that, because the warm welcome that Donnell and I received opening up the laundromat, you never know you're going someplace new what it's going to be like, but I'm blown away by how welcoming and supportive and nice and helpful and encouraging everyone in this town has been to us. So it makes it that much better to want to be here and to come here every day, right?
And I think the residents feel the same, because it's exciting to see something new in your town. It's like, it's not every day where a new business opens up, especially in this economy. It's really tough right now. People are shying away from making investments. People are tough to buy. It's tough to buy homes and things of that nature because of these crazy, insane rates. But it's always fun to see something new. And then you see a new face. It lifts people's spirits. It gives people a reason. Hey, let me check out the laundromat. You know what? Let me check out the creperie, even though I don't know what a crepe is. But, it's something new. I want to support the local businesses in town and pay
I
for
love it.
And you have some great specials that you should mention with the first responders and the student specials. Can you tell us about that?
So obviously, as I mentioned, being a first responder myself and looking at all especially the first responders here in town, we got our volunteer fire department, rescue squad. So we always extend, we pay it forward. We offer 50% discount for those members of first responders, whether they're local or not. You know, I even have some of my coworkers from Elizabeth that come here, and we make sure we take care of our friends and family that way. We also offer a senior citizen discount, so 50% off your meal.
Oh, wow.
I know dealing with seniors the last couple of years, they're on a fixed income. It's tight. That's why they can't afford to go out and enjoy themselves. So we want to be able to invite them, say, hey, listen, enjoy the discount, try something new.
Nothing new, too.
And get out of the house, you know?
Get out of the house.
Yeah.
You know, we're right off the boulevard there. There's a lot of residential homes there where a lot of seniors do still live. So it's easy for them to get to. If you happen to drive, there is parking in the back, so you don't have to worry stress about that stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, you know, I had somebody, a customer recently come up to me and say, this is insane. How could you afford to get 50% off here and this and that? And I said, you know, instead of having one senior at full price, I'd rather have 10 seniors at 50% off and give them another location for them to come out, give them a reason to leave the house and hang out.
And enjoy themselves. It's something new.
And that's what it's all about. Also, on Tuesdays, we offer Student Tuesdays for students, faculty members, so on and so forth. Come in and enjoy 50% off. We want to include them. We know being in school all day is tough. If you need
It is.
a delicious cappuccino or something, or you want to
decompress
because you had an early lunch and you're hungry before dinner time. Come by in and on Tuesdays and enjoy that.
I love that.
Amazing.
And I have one other thing. I saw on Facebook you just offered tax preparation for seniors and vets.
Yes.
Right? You just held that?
Yeah, that was last week.
Oh, that was last week. Okay.
Yes.
Is this the first time you offered that, or an annual?
No, this is the 4th year now that we've offered that service.
It's phenomenal.
Part of yours,
Civic Association. So every year around tax season, February, we get a date together. I have a good friend that's an accountant. He obviously volunteers his time. Between him and I, we cover the expenses to do the tax return, so there's no charge to our residents at all.
That's fantastic.
We extend that service to all seniors and all vets that are residents of Kenilworth. And we had a great showing. We did it at Juliet's. We weren't officially open, but we had the kitchen open. We offered free hot chocolate, free coffee. Some of the seniors there, they wanted to try, so we had to open up the kitchen.
Of course.
Which was a win-win. And
they have customers for life.
Yeah, so they got to try a crepe. They got their taxes done. A lot of them seem really happy with their numbers, so I'm excited to see that. But it's one of these events that as long as I'm here, I'm alive and well, that's going to continue going on because I see there's a need for it.
It's a wonderful service to the community.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming on our show. We're so happy that you're
here.
It's my pleasure.
Yes. So everyone, check out Juliet Creperie too.
And the address?
It's 18 South Michigan. We're right on the corner, the old Charlie's Hot Dogs. A lot of our residents remember, Charlie's Hot Dogs there. We're right there on the corner. You can't miss it. We have the pink wavy guy out front when we're open.
That's cute.
Right now, we're open from 3 to 9 on the weekdays, 12 to 9 on the weekends. But soon, this upcoming spring, or maybe even sooner, we're going to try to open 11 to 9 from Tuesday to Sunday. The only day we're not open is on Mondays.
Monday. Everyone needs a break.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you for watching our show. We appreciate you viewing.
Absolutely, we do. And if you have any other residents or small business owners who you'd like to see featured on our show, please email us at chatforthemat@gmail.com.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.